Hi. You want to let me set it up the little restream? Hi, baby. Give me one moment. Oh, what did we do with the... Oh, shit.
I got the job. I got the job. I got a job. I got the job. I got the job.
If real shells ain't produced, it ain't bang.
Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. You know it's live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. I'm putting in work. Y'all getting faded. I'm on time for my check. You boys late. If I say I want a promo, they gon' pay. My family straight. I'm getting paid. I'm highly favored. Resume layer. I just went and grabbed my suit. You know it's tailored. I need some cream in my coffee. Love that flavor. Leave some snacks up on my desk. Vanilla wafers. I got a meeting coming up. I see you later. It's nothing personal. I'm all about my paper. Oh, you don't got the right skills. Can get this flavor. If you really about your biz, put it on paper. We pay our taxes. My bees hacked. If it do not got our stamp, then they hacked you. We certified while them other companies acting. Go ahead, send it $30. Get it crackin'. Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we date. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. Come be a boss. I got the sauce. They let you go, then that company took a loss. Yeah, 25 bands, 55 bands, 75 bands, 100K advance. Come get these increments. Baby, you be working. This increase worth a Birkin. Make them pay because you worth it. You're impressive, that's for certain. Secretary was a clerk. Saw my raise and went berserk. My new resume, it worked. Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. I got the job. I got the job. I got a job. I got the job. I got the job.
If real shells ain't produced, it ain't bang.
Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. I'm putting in work. Y'all getting faded. I'm on time for my check. You boys late. If I say I want a promo, they gon' pay. My family straight. I'm getting paid. I'm highly favored. Resume layer. I just went and grabbed my suit. You know it's tailored. I need some cream in my coffee. Love that flavor. Leave some snacks up on my desk. Vanilla wafers. I got a meeting coming up. I see you later. It's nothing personal. I'm all about my paper. Oh, you don't got the right skills. Can get this flavor. If you really about your biz, put it on paper. We pay our taxes. My bees hacked. If it do not got our stamp, then they hacked you. We certified while them other companies acting. Go ahead, send it $30. Get it crackin'. Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. Come be a boss. I got the sauce. They let you go, then that company took a loss. Yeah, 25 bands, 55 bands, 75 bands, 100K advance. increments. Baby, you be working. This increase worth a Birkin. Make them pay because you worth it. You're impressive, that's for certain. Secretary was a clerk. Saw my raise and went berserk. My new resume, it worked. Like on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO, don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion, give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired.
Why you acting like an old grandma? Y'all come, hey y'all, look what Joy Boy doing, y'all. This how you know he black trained. Look at him looking out the window. You don't need to be looking out the window. Hey y'all. Oh, I'm so excited about tonight's live. I was looking at your comments and we got all of these fields today. Okay. Emergency management. Okay, Kiara. Pam's in revenue. Ooh, Pam. When I drop the link, I'm gonna have to tell you which role you need to apply to directly because I am trying to get that exact role filled, which was revenue cycle plus payroll. So hold on, y'all. My little camera dirty and stuff. Oh, okay. Hold on. Could we wipe it? Hi, y'all. Hi, Arisa. We got our UBs. Hi, Jaban, Roman, Belle. Y'all see the UBs always doing what they supposed to do. Okay. Hi, y'all. Some of y'all joined on both of y'all. Okay. Hi, y'all. So I am very excited. We have a lot of giveaways today. Now, I told them bees. Hi, Nia. I told y'all. Today, we have $450. I have $900 to give away right off rip. Right off rip. So, some of y'all want to act like y'all don't know stuff. So, let me tell y'all all that we do and who we are. Oh, my God. I need to get my hair done. My God. Where's one of my elemental P QRZ loctician? Where is he at? Okay. So in case you don't know, my name is Admin Sin. I'm the founder here. We have been in business since 2018. This is Black on the Job. We focus on getting Black professionals to 6 figures, and we do so through low cost to no cost career services. Every single Wednesday, we give out free career advice as well as services and workshops to give back to our own community. We only work with Black folks. So thank you for joining. We have been in business since 2018. We're a little bit over 300 million in salary raises, about a 250,000 bees served. So welcome to the Hive, guys. Workforce management. Y'all got a lot of good titles. So without further ado, let me check on the bees. How many of you guys are blogger bees? How many of you guys been doing the blogs? Which one of my UBs been on the blogs? Adrian said, show her the money. I'm about to. Okay, Zell, we'll see you soon. Make sure your son good. Okay, I need to get my elemental P. You know, where's my elemental P loctician? C. Sutton and Rakita. We gonna give them a few more minutes. How many of you guys are blogger bees? Now, Mama Bee has been doing blogs for the past month, and you guys were supposed to be on the blogs answering the trivia questions. Now, because we specialize in having local, so let me just be real with y'all so that we can get an understanding. I know we had to get an understanding last week. I know, Roman. Don't even. See, the UBs, they already got all the payroll info. I know, Roman. Hold on. So, let me be real with y'all. Now, y'all know we do low cost to free services at Black on a Job. Do you know what that means? That means a nigga got to pay out of pocket for all this shit. So, how do y'all help the Hive? Y'all help the Hive by making sure you comment on the blog so we can extend our reach, so I can go to these clear folks company and do training and development for a couple stacks, and that pays for all of the services that we do here. Okay, we got to work together. So I was like, okay, y'all niggas don't want to work with me. So let's give y'all some prizes. I mean, we selling everything but ass up in here. At this point, you know, we've been trying. So we every week You supposed to go on a blog. The blog drops on Monday. There's a trivia question. And on top of all that, that aside, that's business, right? So that's business. I'll show y'all what I mean by our blogs. That's the business side. Business side, look, you want to help me get this clear folk money or not? God damn it. Okay, shit now. I ain't sitting here charging your ass on Wednesday. Help a nigga make a little bit of money so I can pay this team. And they don't, shit now. Right? So we have our blog on our website. It's also here. So this week blog was for introverts. Okay. Last week blog was called Sting of the Yellow Jackets. So business side, I'm trying to make some money. Okay. These, shit going up. Okay. And so I got to pay the team. Now, that's the business side of shit. Okay. So let me tell you the other portion of it. The other portion of it is that what we try to do at Black on the Job is we try to do it all. And we do a really good job of doing it all. I ain't gonna lie. And so our blogs are made by Cynthia Scott, who is a phenomenal writer. And what we're doing is addressing some of the community needs that we don't always have the space and grace to talk about inside of the Hive. So when we are looking at the blog, to give you guys an example, we got this blog here that's called Sting of the Yellow Jackets. And this blog is about domestic violence and how you may have went through domestic violence before and how that domestic violence taught you some skills and how you could use those skills in the workplace. So we had a lot of bees who resonated with that, who found that, we had some bees respond to the fact that there was one of them that really got to me, that she said that her sister was no longer here because of domestic violence, right? So this is as a response to, as you guys know, my own situation that I got going on, right? So the sting of the yellow jacket in this is the abuser, right? And actually, she's such a phenomenal writer that she actually looked up 150 different types of bees. And so as you guys read these articles, you'll also learn about different types of bees. If you answer the trivia question, you then will be in the running for a package or a service or something like that. So this was because of the Cassie Diddy situation. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't very happy with how our community dealt with that. I did not like the cheering on for Diddy and all of that. I did not like that. And y'all remember, we are doing this through my trauma. So I didn't think that the way that our society, our community approached the Cassie situation was done with care or love towards those of us who have experienced domestic violence. And with that being said, as someone who went through a traumatic situation where I got beaten with a pole, took me out the game for months, got sent to the hospital, it was very triggering for me to go on Facebook and Instagram and all these things, and people got baby oil. It was not done in a way that truly showed kindness towards those of us who have suffered. And I knew for myself, I still had to show up at Black on the Job. I still had to do my career coachings. I still had to function and live in day-to-day life. And that was difficult for me. I wonder how much more difficult it was for someone who may be in a current domestic violence situation or do not have the support system that I'm blessed with. And so another thing that these blogs are doing is kind of shedding light to some of the things that we're dealing with on a personal basis that we hear about in calls, that we hear about, and as you know, with Black on the Job, we really are not, I may show, a little small snippet of what happens in the consultations, but a lot of times you guys are very vulnerable. So we can't just go blasting a career coaching call, that someone is discussing these type of sensitive matters. So also, you want to read the blogs because they're going to be addressing different areas. So we're trying to make them fun with trivia. We're trying to make sure that we give out services. But this also, is that the word that they said? Tone deaf? That's the word. It was very tone deaf. And so, these blogs are supposed to address some of those issues. Okay. To give you an example, that was Thing of the Yellow Jackets. And this week's blog currently is called Careers for Introverts, A Taste of Honey. Okay. So these Taste for Honeys come out every single Monday. And you will learn about bees, right? You will learn such as that Rosa Parks is an introvert and what it is to be an introvert and how you could use your introvert skills. And then there's a trivia in here. So you guys want to participate in this just so that you can learn. My mom, she also wrote an article about widows. And this is something that when we started doing career coaching this year, well, actually during the pandemic, and it's been a common theme, is that we do talk to a lot of bees that are widows. And so if you may have lost a husband, a partner, we have even a blog about that and what it feels like to be a widow and how to navigate that space and just additional support there. Okay. So the blogs are going to be on the website. The link is right there in the corner. The QR code is right there. And I'll show you guys where you can find it on the website. The website's so cute, y'all. Y'all know the website be going up. But if you go to the website, you'll see right here, you see the lives, you see everything we have going on. And right here is Black on the Job blog. Here goes A Taste of Honey. Okay. So, and also spread it. If you know bees who may have been widows, introverts, went through domestic violence. We're trying to touch on some more sensitive topics through our blogs towards a more intimate setting, and we can go ahead and, support you guys in that way as well. Okay. I'm so sorry, Regina. My condolences. My condolences, Regina. Okay. Thank you, Pam. We be doing what we can with the blogs, okay? We be doing what we can. So hopefully this helped you guys. Yes, Jate, the manipulation, the mind abuse, sometimes we as a society do overlook that. So that's free. These are just to win. Check out the blogs. See what you can learn from it. It's so much information. And Mama B be sitting here, what you call it? She be giving out free stuff as she does tonight. Her budget per month for the blogs are $2,500. And since we started these blogs a little bit later, we have to give out 4 packages. So 2 packages are given out for last week's blog, and there'll be 2 packages. Wait, we got one package, and then we got 2 more for next week. So make sure you guys are checking out the blogs, okay? Yes, Monique. Yes. Up there goes Mama B right there. There goes Cynthia Scott in the comments now. So we got some winners. So Mama B just told me who won for this week. Okay, Mama B, what did you say? Neelin is actually the introvert trivia answer. Northern Alaska is where the sun doesn't sit. Neelin! Okay, Nee. I'm going to be answering you on the blog, letting you know that you won. Inbox me. You won a career change package. Okay, Nee. Let's see, y'all. So, Nee has won. Go, Neelin. Neelin has won her a full career change package, y'all. Okay, so she's going to have career services, get her resume aligned. She'll be meeting with one of our certified career bees. Then she'll get her resume together, okay? Oh, then she has her interview domination session. So, Mama B, you said she won because she's the one who said Northern Alaska. What y'all got going on up over here? Let's see. Let's see who was it career for introverts? Okay, so the trivia question was, where did Blogger B go to find the most solitary bees for the introverts? So careers for introverts. Let's see, what did Nee put? I want to see because a lot of people put Alaska, but who put Northern Alaska? Oh, okay. Y'all gotta be quicker than that. Y'all gotta be quicker than that. So, like I said, Mama B is sitting here doing her researches. And so, if you paid attention, she ended up figuring out where are all the solitary bees. There is a colony of bees in northern Alaska that do not work in a hive. These are bees that are solitary, and so they work on their own. So, some kind of way, she figured it out. Okay, it was a matter of preference. Being introverted is not a sign of weakness or fear, it's a matter of preference. Okay, a lot of our solitary bees are looking for positions in the workforce. Okay, Mama B. Okay, y'all. Y'all gotta be quicker. I told y'all. Okay, congratulations, Nee. This week will be a tricky one. Oh, so she said that y'all was answering them. I had to let her know. Like, Mama B, you cannot be doing no easy ones. Do you still have the starting out career results consulting? Yes, I do, Vicky. Inbox me. Okay, y'all ready for payroll now? Oh, last week's winners. So we also have, let me see. I told her make sure they join a live. So let's see who was it for last week. C. Sutton and Rakita B. Y'all won for last week's live. Last week's live was on the sting of the yellow jacket. So congratulations. We got 3 winners. We have 2 more packages and 1 more week left. So make sure you guys are reading the blog. Mama B says she'll have it come out on Monday. Okay. You was off, Need. It's okay, Need. She be tricky with it. She be tricky with it. Congratulations. Make sure y'all inbox me. No, don't inbox me. I will comment on the blog and say winner B. Mama B will comment and we'll go from there. Okay. We also got Sunny B around now. So y'all be good. Congratulations. Okay, y'all. Who ready for some payroll careers? Because I got the tea tonight, y'all. We got the tea. We got the tea. Let me show y'all. Y'all want to see what we put together? Look, y'all be getting $1,000 items. I tell you that. I be trying to tell y'all. Y'all be getting $1,000 items. Y'all say, ooh, admin sin. Y'all see my design skills is getting even better. Okay. My design skills getting even better. Okay. Y'all see what we got for now? Hive to hire. Y'all think admin Esther? She be putting y'all stuff together, making sure y'all have all the right links. Okay. Oh, Travia says she thirsty. All right, y'all. So every single year, we have one of our amazing courses that come out, which is our payroll course. Okay. Let me show y'all y'all know what y'all stand for. We got the roles to transition into. We got each of them laid out. Okay. Okay, look at that. Oh, we got our payroll. We got step by step. Got nice. This nice. Oh, wait. MSC, you got the link. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, B. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. Yes, I do. Okay. So y'all know that we love us some admin Gerard. He's the only brother B in the hive that we allow to be talking on live. You know, it's been many years. We've been in business for 7+, but it's only been one brother B who then broke through, and we're going to tell you why. This will be admin Gerard's 6th cohort with us. Is that right, Esther? Esther, has he done it 6 times or 7 times? However many times, it's 6 or 7. Admin Gerard is the truth. We started the payroll course for a very specific reason. We wanted to find a way that we can certify you guys in a certification course that will lead to an immediate career trajectory. And that's where payroll came in. A lot of people think that payroll is a part of HR. How many of you guys think that? How many of you guys are like, admin sin, I can't move it to no payroll. I can't move it to no HR. A lot of us think that payroll is inside of HR when in reality, it is not. Okay. So we're going to be looking at, let me see. Let me show y'all my little situations. Payroll is separate careers. Okay. Payroll is separate from HR in many companies. And one of the main reasons why it's separate is because it is so extensive. Okay. Gazelle. And so when we're looking at it, I know Kylie, Miss Blackstar, we thought that, right? But that's not always true. Payroll can be a completely different department. And in many times, even at Gerard's company, which he's been working at for 20 years, it is outsourced to a different company. What that means is that became its own industry. Okay, it's became its own industry. Is there times to where HR is processing payroll? Yes, that's when you overworked and underpaid. But in reality, with all of the numbers and departments and state regulations, it is a separate course. Okay, so let's see. I know, y'all. When we start looking at payroll careers, okay, we see that there are payroll clerks, there are payroll coordinators, there are payroll directors, and they are handling the entire payroll process. That means that they're analyzing the payroll numbers. They're also coordinating payroll duties and functions, okay? The other big myth, Yvonne said, example ADP. The other big myth is that when it comes to payroll, you have to be a math wizard. How many of you guys thought that? Like, oh my God, I could never do no payroll. Said, ew, ew, ew. No, you do not have to be a math wizard either. So when we were looking at what can we move bees into, payroll came about because we have the largest database of careers that Black professionals are in the United States. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, y'all. That's why we're the number one career development company in the country. And because we only take Black people, our entire database is only with Black professional data. So when we start doing our little data analysis, and not me, the other bees, okay, when they start doing their little shits, we looked at what careers most of our bees were in that were low paying. The average salary for a Black woman in the United States is $37,000, and the average salary of a Black man is $44,000. That's why I told y'all December 31st, 11:59 p.m. If that nigga ain't gonna match you, drop him. Because he barely making any more than you. Okay. 37.44. That's $7,000. That's how much toilet paper these niggas are costing us. But anyways, you don't have to be a math wizard to work into payroll. Not at all. There are a lot of roles in payroll, and today we're going to look at what your transferable skills are. So when we pull the data of what roles you guys are in by and large, especially the ones that are low pay, we looked at our Bs who did not have degrees, those that were making between 35 to 55, and we decided, okay, what career path can we put them on that they will see immediate return? And that was payroll. That's where Gerard comes in. Since he's been doing the class, we have had a 92% success rate as far as passing, because this class gives you certified in payroll and you can transition extremely easy. Okay. Okay. All righty, all righty, all righty. So y'all ready? Y'all know about 7,000 of toilet paper and shit. Don't be getting fooled, y'all. Don't let them fool you. Okay. Now let's look at what we got. So I know that y'all said y'all were in some fields earlier. So let's look at some of the fields that you guys are in and what are the transferable skills that you have. Okay. So, boom, boom. Can y'all see my screen good? I want to just show this portion first. Current B to why these fit. Now, let me tell y'all something. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. I understand that funds are low right now. But let me tell you something. If I catch one of y'all asses on TikTok and shit with my little resources, acting like you came up with it again, I'm going to have to sue the B out of you, okay? Don't do me. So that's why we got to start coding this stuff better. Oh, let me get rid of the QR code thingy. That way y'all can see it all the way. I'm tired of going on my little, I got bees everywhere. Y'all be trying to use my little stuff, okay? This is for the hive. This is not to be repurposed. This is not to be you make some money. If I make no damn money on it, why the hell you think you can make some money on it? That's not how this works. Don't get caught because I pay that lawyer in full, okay? I pay that lawyer in full. That bee is still working. I know her Florida trips, her Dubai trips are still going through because the way that motherfucker run my Chase credit card bill every goddamn month, and it got 3 zeros because of how I be talking about these clear folks so bad. I'm constantly, in settlement conferences. I don't want y'all to have to see, like Lil Kim said, don't rumble with the bumble. Okay. Okay. So these are your current roles. Now that we got to understand it, it's okay, guys. Just a little compliance, little compliance. Okay. So current B's. So if you're a teacher or educator, the average salary we're looking at is about 50,000 from our records. And the roles that we're able to place you in is payroll, onboarding training, compliance analyst, and even a human resource information system trainer. So y'all see this right here? These are 3 different roles as a teacher you fit into. And the reason why is because you already are an expert at simplifying concepts. That's what a teacher does, right? You can train adults, all of them parents you got to train. You are able to change and you can handle that sensitive info. So when we have bees that are teachers or in education and we transfer them into payroll, these are the new roles that we look at for them, such as a payroll onboarding trainer. And afterwards, that bee went from $50,000 a year all the way up to 78,000. Y'all see that? Y'all see how we did that? Okay. We got customer service bees. These bees are usually about 42 to 52,000 a year. You guys are skilled in handling inquiries, problem solving, empathy, managing records, right? And because you guys already have these skills, we transfer you over into a payroll ops specialist or even system support. Now, what does this look like? Because you understand how to handle calls when people are calling in talking about their problems. Let's say, for instance, we work at T-Mobile, people got issues with their billing, right? You're already doing some payroll functions. And because you're already good at following that process, communicating, you have that tech literacy, you're going through getting those issues resolved, we move you into a payroll system support analyst, and there you go from making 40 to 70. Okay? WJ say, I'm a teacher. I liken this. What if I have years in being an educational assistant? Yep. So if you're an education, that's why I put education. That's you. Okay? You want to get off them phones, girl? You want to hop off them phones? There you go. And you see the salary. Now, I know y'all going to be like, Admin Sin, that's not true. Their salaries don't be like that. And that's why I got my roles pulled up for y'all, because I already knew how y'all was going to get down. Let's take even this row here. Y'all see these 50 open positions? Oh my God, Sin. Sin, did you say 50? Yes, I did, B. Because $40 an hour is how much a year? All right, so we're looking at a row that's at $80,000 a year, okay? And as y'all saw, we got 50 open positions. Sin, I don't know. How do I know if I can do this role? Let's look at what they're asking for. They're looking for somebody who has accounting support, bookkeeping, or audit assisting. What does that look like? Bookkeeping. You guys know, if you're in bookkeeping, if you're the person that has to keep up with the numbers, stuff like that, right? Accounting support, that's going to be within, hey, you're the person, let's say, for instance, you work as sales support, right? You work in if you are in insurance and you doing Blue Cross Blue Shield, and you the person that's making sure that they benefits are together, right? You supporting their account, right? So if you are on that customer support end and they are paying that company money, there you go, B. Okay. This one we don't worry too much about. Talk to the company. Okay. Shannon said, I'm an accountant right now. Girl, don't gotta tell me shit. Okay. And then guess what this come with? This come with being certified in payroll. Oh my God. I got verbal communication skills. I got strong attention to detail. Oh, wow, Sin. Well, they said these are preferred. Okay. But guess what? We all have a certification. Okay. Oh, Sin, 50 of them open at 80 stacks? Yes, y'all. Then this is a payroll plus AI role. Y'all see that? Paying up to 80 stacks a year, y'all. You see, we coming with the hits today, y'all. Okay, we coming with the hits. All right, so let's go back and look at this role. And for you guys who are having support roles, I want to ask you, are you able to do this? So let's see. Are you good at financial record keeping? I'll tell you how. If you have to update clients' accounts after they were sold something, making sure that things go back correctly, then yes. Yes. Wait a minute, Admin Sin. They saying this for entrepreneurs? I tried to start that little hair business in a pandemic. I had to keep up with my own records. Yes. Thank you, Carmen. 83 stacks a year. Free you from the phones, okay? And so because this role is an individual contributor, guess what? This is remote and you're not on the phones. And they tell you, make sure you apply from a desktop laptop, okay? Yes, Zola, guess where I got this at? I got this right here at the bottom of this over already, Zola. I got you, boo. Zola, this coming to your inbox, boo. I got you. Okay, so yes. So that role would even be good for somebody in bookkeeping already. That's an $80,000 a year role. Okay. Okay. So let's say, for instance, we got some B's in here today that are in healthcare admin, right? So you're familiar with data privacy, HIPAA laws, hip hip hooray. Yes, Shahan, you good? Right? You know, you got to follow that process the correct way. You make sure the shit in order, right? Say this is you. You always got to deal with privacy and data. I'm not sending this to y'all. Y'all going to click a link and y'all going to get it to yourself. Esther already got y'all link together. Let me get it up. Okay, Esther already got y'all link. Okay. Let's say, for instance, you already in benefits, one of those roles, right? And you're familiar with data privacy. This is the skills that transfer over, and this is how we move you. Okay. How many of you guys have a healthcare admin and you're always having to deal with data privacy, processing, accuracy? Okay. How many of you guys can say, you know what, Sam, this is me? How many of my bees here today? Okay. I see a lot of y'all. Okay. How many of you guys will recognize your skills right here? Oh, Cynthia said, that's me. Okay. This is how we're taking those skills and placing you in a better fit role. Some of you guys work in benefits inside the hospital. That is in healthcare. I'm sorry, not the hospital, but in healthcare. That's another way that we get you guys over there. These are roles that you guys are currently doing. Okay. So let me show you guys a role that is for this specifically and how this even looks like. Okay. This role also is on you guys' sheet. So mm, 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 mm. Let me get my little roll out for y'all. This is a payroll role inside of a healthcare company, right? Let's look. Oh, Cross Country want one of y'all to help coordinate their payroll for their healthcare workers. They want to make sure that things are running good and they want you to support these different offices. Wait a minute, Sam. What you mean? Those them same damn offices I already got to support as a healthcare admin. They already got me supporting those ones. I know, girl. That's why I said you could do this role. You'll be responsible for verifying their time and attendance. You know, when they say, hey, why did that child support come out my check? Look, this will happen, right? And you're going to be helping with payroll tasks to make sure things are compliant with the laws. Wait a minute, Sam. In healthcare, they stay making sure that I'm keeping up with my compliances and stuff like that. I know, girl. That's why we said this was the role for you, right? They want somebody that speak a little Spanish, my Boricua bees, but they have those that don't. And let's look at the responsibilities. They want you to prepare the payroll, which will teach you how. Verify that the employee punched in and out. This sounds like some coordinator duties to me. Sound like coordinators. Sound like a coordinator position to me. Okay. These are the roles that you guys are currently qualifying for. Let's look at some more of them. Now, payroll roles go all the way up to the heavy hitters. Let's say, for instance, you're already working in systems such as Workday. Oh, if you're trying to transfer from law enforcement, anything time I say compliance, keep your ear, okay? Now, how many of you guys know the system Workday? This is at Nike. Yes, Nike, right? They trying to pay somebody between, they said the lowest we will give you is 100 stacks. The most we'll give you is 200 stacks. We need somebody. We need somebody who can develop and maintain the payroll models inside our Workday system. They need somebody that can configure it. They need somebody that makes sure it's compliant. So they need somebody that debugs it, root cause analysis. So who is this for, Sin? This is for any of us who are already working in the software engineering field and we not making 200,000, right? This is what they want. This is for somebody who's already collaborating with these teams and are up to date on Workday releases, right? So if this is you, this is for you. This is for our software engineers. Not all of you guys hop. Don't all y'all hop at once, because I got another one for y'all. Some of y'all are using Salesforce, right? We all up in Salesforce, right? Requirements and business analysis. gather the user requirements and understand why they can't figure out how to get this shit done, and is making the company not make the money that they wanted to make. And so we need for you to go up in there, figure out how to make this better. And some of this shit needs to start working on its own. And we got to make sure that the people that pay us is going through the proper workflows here at Salesforce. So we need somebody who already know how to configure and customize Salesforce. We need somebody that already know how to automate and build stuff in Salesforce and make the formulas and rules. And we need somebody who knows how to do that with our sales and marketing. Do some data cleanup, training a couple folks, maintaining it, right? So this is for people, and I want you guys to see this with a related field. 2 years working on the automation side, it could design Salesforce implementation. They did not say you already have to work in payroll. So for my techies, there's 2. I put 2 on there just for you. Okay. Now, some of us don't mind a hybrid role. Oh, yeah, I got some more for y'all. And so this is a more clerical role. And I want to show you guys what this looks like ahead of time, okay? So this role is no longer open, but I wanted you guys to see how low of the requirements it can look like and how high they can look like, okay? So for this payroll processing role, this role only required a high school diploma, 2 years of payroll experience, 2 years of general clerical. Now, the good thing is that instead of getting that 2 years of payroll experience, what we do is we help you guys with understanding. Oh, yeah, here goes all your little information. Let me get to my little page. Payroll foundational, tax and legal compliance, payroll systems and technology, introducing AI and payroll automation, process improvements and analytics, and soft skills so that you can add that payroll certification to your resume and qualify for those roles. So this is our current pass rates, and that's how you can help get qualified for these roles. Now, we even have roles that are within client success. Client success. And these roles as well are focused on the payroll portion of making sure as these companies that are needing to get their payroll products, and get their payroll process, being on that first line in, making sure that you can communicate with these bees, okay? With these clients, I'm sorry. So these are some of the roles that we have. Now, some of y'all are in accounting already. But y'all not applying for these roles that, first off, ain't nobody even looking at yet. They paying $130,000 to $165,000, right? This is fully remote on the Central Time Zone. They giving you the whole DMV, dental, medical, vision, right? And this is for you to do revenue operations. I think I had somebody earlier that I said, make sure you, when I got to this point, who said that they was in revenue? Who said that earlier today? Which one of y'all said, Sin, I'm in revenue? Who said that? Let me see. Let me go through my comments. Working at HR in a prison, Lonnie, you could apply to all the compliance roles. Let me see. Who came up in here earlier said that I was in revenue? And I said, I have a role just for you. I'm going through my comments. I see sales, property. Who was it? Okay, perfect. Okay, I see you now. All right, this is for you. If you're already revenue operations, this is for you. This role within payroll, sitting here at 130. Okay, so there are a lot of roles. Even here, this is combining AI and payroll and billing. This role is $60,000 to $90,000 a year. Same thing. Let's see. Set up and maintain the client information. That's entering their information into the system. making sure you enter the information correctly, verify if there's any new vendor website. This is clerical. Oh, Pinky Pink, that was for you. Submit the billing on time, regular monitor, work with attorneys when they deny them, and follow up on any short paid leaves. So, when we're looking at our skills and how they align with payroll, this is why we say that skills pay bills. Okay. For my social workers, you have strong documentation, especially with state and government compliance. You're having to communicate with different people of importance, and you have to support diverse populations. We always can look at a payroll compliance coordinator role for you, and those roles start at around 72,000. My retail bees, y'all are on the struggle bus, okay? And you guys are always experiencing scheduling, process enforcement, team leadership, customer service, right? And so those roles within supervision and the payroll operations are for you. Same thing with our HR assistants and coordinators. You guys are onboarding employees, employee records, compliance and benefits. You guys have data accuracy skills, compliance records, benefits. So, when we're looking at these skills, and I'm going to put them up for a little bit for us to all look at, how many of you guys see your skills here in these columns? How many of you guys see your skills? Okay, I see you, Danelle. Okay, y'all. How many of you guys can say, you know what, Sam? That's exactly what I be doing. Exactly. I don't know how you found it. How many of us can see our skills up and down? Up and down. Issue resolution, process hearings, conflict resolution, data entry, process improvement, right? Financial accuracy. We are doing some very big roles that we are not seeing the benefits from. And that's where our payroll course comes in handy. Okay. There are so many roles that are right within payroll that these are the roles that often go overlooked. Okay. Okay. So, y'all, you fit multiple roles, Kai. Shit. Kai, well, let me know. Let me know, Kai. So, what we're going to do, y'all know our favorite game to make sure that we know what's going on. We're going to be reading some of these skills on this payroll specialist role. And you're going to tell me yes or no if you can do this. So, let's look at these duties. Processing documentation for the work that's assigned to us and making sure we do it right and making sure we do it on time. How many of us already have to process documents for other people and you have to make sure it's done right and on time? When I'm thinking of processing payroll and other documentation, I'm thinking about transferable skills from HR and onboarding, my benefit bees, my teachers. Definitely can see that. Working with some folks on receiving accurate attendance reports and timesheets. All of my teachers, how many of y'all can do this? I know you guys are always taking attendance and timesheets, reviewing it for accuracy, submitting those sheets, and making sure all the relevant documentation is done, coordinating, assisting, and completing with hiring and termination process, help with onboarding procedures, making sure things are done on time to meet banking needs. This you every day? Now, y'all know the rules, right? And let me check on my UBs. Okay, my UBs. Yes, you can. Now, my UBs, y'all know the rule, right? So go ahead and write in the comments. The rule is how many of you guys are reading job descriptions and thinking, I gotta hit every single point? Is that what y'all thinking? Are y'all thinking that when y'all read job descriptions, you have to hit every single point? Is that the mindset you under? I know that's his. I know that's what y'all thinking. I know that's what y'all thinking. Y'all thinking that when you read it, you got to knock off every single point. That's not true. That's not true. The rule is 7 or 8, you're doing great. 9, you're just fine. 10, apply again. When you are getting those automatic rejections, it's because you're applying for roles that are underneath your skill set. And the way that that looks like is you and I got a baby together. He climbed up a tree, he falls, and he scrapes his knee. He walks in the house just fine. We rush him to the hospital, and there is a plastic surgeon and a CNA in front of us who can put some alcohol and a Band-Aid on him. We not hiring that plastic surgeon for them overcharged co-pays. We gonna try that CNA first. That's the way that recruiters are looking at you when you're applying for roles that are beneath you. Number one, we know you about to be asking for a salary increase real soon. And number two, it looks like you just need an in-between job, right? So we don't do that. We don't do those, right? So when we're looking at bullet points on a job description, we're trying to make sure that we could do about 10. Do I have the skills to do about 10 of these bullets? That's what you're looking for. You're not trying to make sure you can do all of them, right? So when we're looking at a role like this, and well, let me see. Where's that role I just had it? Well, we're looking at this payroll specialist role, right? We are trying to make sure we could do 10 of these duties. We say managing end-to-end payroll processes for multiple clients. I'm managing multiple processes for multiple people at the same time. I could do that. I got a calculator on my iPhone. Shit, I could do that too. And they're going to teach me. I'm in sense that they're going to teach me. So if you can count 7 to 8, you're doing just great. Okay. You do not want to click every single box. Once we start clicking every single box, that's when we know that we're overqualified. Okay. When I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, if I can get to about 70%, I know that I can do the job. That's what you're looking at. Sometimes we have counted ourselves out before we even tried. If you can do every single bullet point, that means there's no room for growth, right? That means that when we're looking at it, we can't even grow in this role, right? Let's look at this role here. This role is for a payroll processor, right? And even when we're looking at these duties, we're trying to do about 70 to 80%. Process and distribute the payroll on time? Yes. Can I enter data? Yes. Can I enter data and attendance? Yeah. Can I make sure that my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed? I sure can. Okay. I'm looking at this. I can do about 70%. They don't even got any extremes, no minimum requirement. A minimum requirement for this position is just to be able to work in the United States. I could work here legally, shit. I mean, for now, depending on what that orange man say, okay, I could do about 80, 70 to 80%. That's how you're looking at that, okay? You do not want to qualify for everything on that piece of paper. There's absolutely no room for growth. Does that make sense, y'all? Put a B in the chat if that makes sense. Exactly. And Zola, when they are doing the job descriptions, we also need to have a little bit of background info. The person who interviews you, the recruiter, doesn't work in your field. Let me say that again. The person who's interviewing you, who's recruiting you, does not work in your field. Where do they work? Recruiters work in HR. Okay, so let's go back and let's get us an understanding. Recruiters, they work in HR. They are a department of HR. So when we look at, let me pull up my little human resource diagram. And saying, why is that even important? Why do I care if they work in HR? You care because sometimes y'all think that the recruiter know the ins and outs of what you do. When I was recruiting, I used to recruit for healthcare. The only thing I ever done at healthcare is go to the hospital. Okay, I don't know shit about no goddamn healthcare. So if I'm recruiting for this role, I am just making sure that I have the right individuals based off their interviewing and their resume and their skills that they showed me are transferable. Okay. So recruiting is a principle within HR. So it's training and development, performance, and workforce planning. Okay. So we are not thinking that this recruiter is about to sit up here and be like, well, you know, you said drip line and it's the red line or whatever the fuck y'all be saying in the healthcare world. I got nails. I couldn't last, right? Sometimes you are scaring yourselves out of a position. Now, one of the main reasons why we did this course, like we said, is so that we can have bees that could transfer over. So I want to show you guys the roles, the most important and advantageous roles that we've moved bees over to, and what key skills we used. Okay. So for my teacher bees, entry level roles that you qualify for now. Put the word qualify in the chat because sometimes y'all forget. Put qualify. My teacher bees, you qualify for onboarding training. You qualify for system training. You qualify for data entry. You qualify for compliance. Okay? Teaching bees excel at breaking down complex concepts, fostering group learning, and adapting to new systems, making them ideal for payroll AI roles focused on training, compliance, and tech adoption. Yeah, see, Sada, you one of our winners, B. Congratulations, C. Sada. She won a career change package. These are your key skills as a teacher bee that we will use in order to transfer you over into payroll. You qualify, right? Qualify. I qualify, right? Now, I forgot to put my little buttons in here. That's why I have to put them in a separate space. So don't talk about me. My customer service bees, my call center bees. You qualify for operations, system, client services, pay help desk coordinators. These are the ones you qualify for. We're looking at your solution oriented, building rapport, managing records. These roles are ideal for supporting payroll software, troubleshooting, inquiries. These are the different daily problems that you will be able to solve. These are your key transferable skills, okay? Guiding employees through payroll changes. You don't already guide them customers through all them other goddamn changes, right? You can follow SOPs, so I can teach you payroll regulation. You have attention to detail, so I can show you how to do stuff accurately, right? My admin, my clerical bees. Y'all are detail oriented. You organize. You skilled at handling data. You are the ideal candidate for payroll and AI operation and tech adoption roles. These are your key transferable skills, and this is where we're moving you to. Okay? My finance bees, my bookkeeping bees, my accounting bees. I'm looking at analyst roles for you, automation roles for you, compliance, data analytics, because I already know that you're accurate, you're compliance minded, you already know how to do reporting, and these are key strengths in payroll, especially as AI is evolving. Right? So I'm looking at your account management skills that translate to payroll calculations. You know compliance. Let's teach you how to audit. You know how to report. Let me show you how to do a financial report. You already doing problem solving. Let me show you how to do discrepancy tracking. You already literate in tech. Let me get you familiar with financial software, right? So that's how we getting you over. My healthcare bees, you in that industry, y'all already understand. Hippopotamus, hippa, right? Hip one, hip two. You already understand regulatory accuracy and confidentiality. Anybody that work in healthcare, hip, hooray, right? These are essential and payroll from compliance, data roles. This is it for you, honey. We documenting, we managing the data, we making sure that shit is done correctly. We already used to hip hooray. Girl, hip hooray, data privacy, compliance, accuracy, documented, adaptability. Okay. My data entry bees, enter. Y'all could be click clacking on Y'all be click clacking on them damn computers like me. Flojo nails, honey. You keep up with the records. We keep up with you. Data entry, automations, record keeping. Data entry bees excel at fast, accurate record handling. They're skilled essential at payroll digitalization and automation. My data entry bees, I'm always trying to move y'all over because y'all accurate. Y'all be on y'all flojo shit. We be typing. We be like, right? I could do that shit real quick, fast, in a hurry. All I need is Grammarly, right? We gotta take the nuance out. Okay? We gotta take the nuance out. Social worker bees. I haven't heard y'all today. We don't got no more social workers in the hive. Usually I got so many social workers here. Where's my social worker bees? Because my social workers excel. They are the documentation queen. The amount of cases y'all be having, y'all caseload. The government y'all might as well work for the judges. Y'all be case closed, okay? My social worker and case manager bees, y'all got cases up the ass, okay? Y'all are so good at keeping documentation. Okay, so good. Because that's all y'all surrounded by a mountain of paperwork. I don't know if you're a paralegal or a case manager, the way y'all be managing the cases and the cases be managing y'all. Okay. Y'all are already good at that documentation because that's all y'all do. Y'all always got to be in compliant with federal and state regulations, stakeholder support, right? Skills that fit payroll, compliance, and employee assistance. Case notes to match compliance tracking. Y'all got lots of empathy. So when they be like, Dijon Mosley, my payroll wrong. That girl said that my baby, that's not my baby. I don't know why y'all took that shit out my check. That's not my baby. We need a social worker to be like, I understand that you may feel like that's not your baby, Daquan, but you are the father. And so we had to make some changes to that pay. Okay, baby? We had to, but it's okay. Here go a box of tissue, and what I would suggest to keep the conflicts out your life is stop having kids you can't afford. And I'm an advocate for that. You feel me? And you just need to make sure you communicate. You just communicate with your baby moms next time. You feel me? We need social workers on this. These niggas be crashing out. Right? We need our social workers right here. Right here. This where y'all are necessary, right? You guys got all the empathy, conflict resolution, advocacy, stakeholder management, documentation. Okay, that's what y'all here for. Y'all be in complex environments, right? My social worker said, I do social work as well. And if you don't document it, it didn't happen. Exactly. Okay. Now we got our retail bees. Your wrist aching, Shakira. That's because you over there up in that social work, right? And see, let's go up for a second. Let's see what our social workers were doing but we transferred them. See, our social workers and case managers, we always keep them on the compliance side. Law enforcement, you right over there with them social workers. That's why y'all can be moved up. So y'all that was saying y'all was in law enforcement, you need to listen when I say social workers. Because sometimes y'all don't be keeping y'all paperwork together. That's all y'all do. Right? Law enforcement, that's where you at. Over there with the social workers as far as transferable skills. Okay. So whenever I mention social workers and case management, law enforcement, y'all are right here too, because you guys have the same compliance metrics, because you guys work in the same on the opposite ends of the coin. Okay. My retail bees, love y'all. Y'all got to do the scheduling. And when I say retail, this is also fast food. We talking about, all of that. Y'all know who y'all are. If you work at a Nike to a McDonald's, I'm talking about you. Okay. Y'all are already scheduling all them damn employees that are calling off this summer because they teenagers and they just needed just enough money to go to the Beyonce concert. Right? So you got to do leadership. You got to be process focused. Idea for payroll operations and team leadership roles. Right? So y'all are already good at scheduling. Let's do shift management and let's turn that into payroll timekeeper. You're already doing it. Leadership, right? That's payroll supervision. Conflict resolution, that's handling them customer issues. Processes, that's policy enforcement. Joy, come take your ass over here. Come here. What are you trying to do? You don't pay for your own hospital bills. Why the hell are you trying to jump off the couch? Mommy says she almost done. Come on. Why are you trying to lose your life on a Wednesday? You want to get down? We can put you down. But don't you be trying to jump off no couch. Wait. Sorry, y'all. You know, being a dog mom is difficult. Y'all already solving all them store challenge problems. Now you can do payroll operations, right? So, HR assistant, you are doing onboarding, compliance, and data. So, you're already halfway in. You already halfway in. All right. Now, how many of you guys feel confident about your payroll situations? Harzy says she feel like a social worker at the library. We got our healthcare bees. Hi, Cynthia. How many of you guys feel a little bit more comfortable with payroll? Now, y'all know we're going to have Admin Gerard here. Later on, just Monties. Come here. Oh, guys, y'all know Joy Boy is so sensitive. I told you he's an empathy boy. Okay. Mommy just don't want you to get hurt. Okay. All righty. You can stay right here. Much more confident now. Much more. Okay. Harley, Shannon. You guys have a lot of skills that are due in payroll. HR is full. Okay? And so many of you guys want to move into accounting, HR, operations. You guys want to move into the tech field, the AI field. This is how you move, okay? Now, we have our payroll course coming up. And why is our payroll course good? This is what you learned in the payroll B course. So our payroll course, it's going to teach you all of the nuances in payroll that is not already transferable. And on top of that, you get to put those alphabets behind your name so you can qualify for even more payroll roles, right? So you'll learn the payroll foundation, tax and legal compliance. You will learn AI power automation, all of the payroll systems such as ADP, Gusto, Paychex, Workday, process improvement and analytics, identifying process blocks, right? So that you can move into these payroll roles, right? These are our current success matrix. 96% passes within the first attempt, and 89% are hired within 60 days, okay? I'm so glad, Shakira. She did her interview prep. Do you need payroll experience? No. The course is designed for all backgrounds. Can you work remotely? Yes. Many payroll AI roles are fully or even partially remote. Yes. We offer resume support, job leads as part of your transition. You guys get direct leads for all that transfer over. And guess what? We got you a step by step guide. Step one, step two, step three, gain your experience, pass the exam, get your job search support, apply for your roles, get hired, grow, right? Like we saw that Nike role. And guess what Admin Sin did? She even got them flushed out for you guys. Oh, Sin, I want me an analytical role. There you go. Sin, I want an automated role. There you go. Well, how do I know which role to apply to? Which B should apply? You see how simple I be making shit for y'all? HR, payroll systems, just so that y'all know. Be the next payroll B, okay? So these are all the informations y'all gonna be getting tonight, but y'all know the rules. So let me make sure it's on our little website for you. Give me a second. Let me check my little sources. Esther, you sent me a text message. Oh, let me get my text message. Did y'all thank Admin Esther for making sure we have our stuffs together? Because y'all remember when y'all was just dealing with me, okay? Y'all got Admin Sunny in the hive too helping. Did y'all say hi to Admin Sunny? She's under Black on the Job the business page now. Admin Sunny been helping y'all now. Let's see where that's at. Let me add a link. Is this one it? Yes. Okay. Okay. So, guess what I just did? I just love this new little system they got me on. I think the bees be tired of me. Oh, Becoming said, is it a live course? It is a live course. It's hands-on and it's live. It's live. How often are the jobs updated on the website? That's a good question, Zola. The good thing is that for the payroll bees, Gerard be helping them get their roles directly because he already work in it and he's one of the most well-known speakers in the payroll industry. Y'all said hi to Admin Sunny. They said hi, Admin Sunny. Admin Sunny has joined the B team and she is doing all of our engagement. So as you guys ask questions, she's able to give it to you guys. Y'all see this? Boom, it's on a website already. Now, those who sign up for the wait list get not just first dibs, but $100 off because they get released first. Because we only do about 50 Bs because Gerard, I think it's 50, because Gerard teaches that class live. Now, on this website, you will see our services, right? You go to the homepage, you get your $30 resume review. You could join our email list. Now you can get your transferable skills for payroll and AI. You could sign up for the wait list. That way you get $100 off the course. All of our lives are always posted here. You can enter to win. We got C Sutton. She won today. She won her a free career package. Here goes pivots that we talked about last time. 15 remote careers for moms. You get a free journal. Here go user experience careers. I told y'all to click the song now so y'all can get y'all song and the Instagram. Go on our Instagram, like and comment, okay? So you guys were saying, Sam, where do I find out what's going on in the hive? This is it. Everything you need to know will be here. Every single thing. It's all going to be on our website, right? You'll see our whole, if you're in the federal government needing to pivot out, look at some of those compliance roles. You know, you work for a clear folks company. You want the B team to come out, do some workshops and development. It's on here. These are all the other clear companies that we have done stuff for, such as Google and Visa. Okay. And the link is that QR code in the top left hand corner that you're currently seeing. You see that QR code at the top? It's right there. And I will put it, yes, baby. And I will put it in the chat too. Sunny, can you drop the link to the website for them too? So if you put where's the website, Sunny will drop it for you guys. She's on the business channel, the business page. Okay. So these are all the clear folks who be trusting us, right? Okay. Y'all need to go. Y'all see how y'all are low in y'all numbers. Now, we gonna start doing this every week. I'm gonna stop giving y'all asses shit. If we don't get our followers up, our engagement. Why is our engagement at 5% and I'm teaching every Wednesday? That's crazy as hell. How did that happen? How the engagement at 5%, but your inbox at 100? That don't make no sense. So y'all need to be on the Instagram and y'all need to be commenting and liking. I'm not playing them whole games with y'all. Y'all got one little job. You go right here to the home page, all the way at the bottom. There they go. Okay, there go our Instagram page, right? You can check out our Google reviews. You see 925, 4.5 stars. Y'all gotta, show some love. Now I told y'all, we trying to get our steps up, okay? And make sure you guys don't forget about the blogs as well, okay? Francine said, thank you, admin Sunny. Why you hear Sunny name you perk up? Why you hear Sunny name you perk up? What you want? You want Sunny as your mommy now? Okay. All right. All right, y'all. So, y'all gotta be commenting and stuff. Yes, Trisha. No more whole games. Y'all gotta do what y'all supposed to be doing. All y'all gotta do, like, comment, read. Always a replay. And for those of you guys who want to know the replay, y'all know we have a YouTube channel. See, our YouTube bees, they been had the link to the payroll course. They're not asking any questions because they already got all of their information. Because our YouTube bees, they get stuff early. All you got to do is click right here, boom, and you're going to get your qualifications and you'll get that whole situation that we was looking at. So this whole website situation with the job links, and let me just show y'all, when you click, let me go to the bottom. When you click here, it open up, boom, the rows, boom, okay, right there, boom. They're going to see your payroll specialist role, okay? Okay, y'all, the website right there. Let me go to my QR codes. Our website. Okay, y'all. Y'all feel like y'all learned a lot today? Y'all got a lot of honey today? Y'all got a lot of honey today? Shakira said, y'all need to book y'all package. You let them know. Joy. Okay. So, what are we doing after the live? You guys are going to the blogs, the Instagrams, and y'all are getting started on moving things forward, okay? All right. Joy, are you ready for your walkie walk? Your walkie walk? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You ready? He gone, y'all. He gone. Come here. You ready? Walkie walk? Okay. All right, y'all. Joy Boy is ready for his walkie walk. I hope you guys have lots of love, joy, honey. If y'all need anything, let me know. Sign up for your package and services. If you bought a Juneteenth package, sign up. Okay. Y'all see Joy ready. Joy is ready, okay? If you bought your Juneteenth package, get on the calendar. Get on the calendar, okay? All right, y'all. Bye. Thank you, Case Prime. And Sunny will go back through and